Thank you, Mr. Wasty. More musical vibes coming your way later in the show. But right now, we're going to connect with our hearts. More than just being loving pets, those trusted companions, and of course the service dogs that help people with disabilities. More and more dogs are drawn into the heroic life of law enforcement. We're about to find out that when it comes to being a sniffer dog, our South African dogs are leading the pack.
With escalating global concerns for aviation and border safety, there's a rapid growth in demand for South African trained sniffer dogs, and Denel MECHEM is one of the world's most trusted trainers and canine sleuths.
The demand for South African working dogs, especially MECHEM dogs, is rising because of the wealth of experience that our dog handlers and trainers have. So they know exactly what is expected from them in training the dogs. The countries that we currently working is mostly African countries at this stage. A lot of agencies have now realized the value in using dogs for detection purposes. Of course, there's nothing that can replace a dog. Your technology will never replace a dog.
A dog doesn't operate alone, and it takes months of extensive training of both the dog and its handler to produce a quality team.
You could have a good dog and you could have a good handler, but the two have to combine. They have to start trusting each other. So when you get a new dog and a new handler, you pair them together and they have to get to know each other. But after a year or so, they work as a team, and then you'll get your results.
Sniffer dogs work in various environments, from screening cargo at airports to tracking for police services. Only a few breeds are suited for this, and puppy selection is a careful process.
We source our dogs local and international, but we recently started a puppy program, which will supply 50% of the dogs within the next 18 months. Contraband detection we do, it's explosive detection, narcotic detection, seeing that explosives are becoming a big demand.
To keep one step ahead of the criminals, we have to see tendencies, what they're using, what they're smuggling, and utilize substances, re-imprint dogs, and retrain our dogs. Dogs and handlers are reassessed every 3 months to see if they're still on par.
The dog's welfare is top priority, and they receive thorough health checks, comfortable lodgings, and lots of love throughout their lives.
It's very important that these detection dogs should be in optimal health. They don't only work here in South Africa, but they work abroad in other countries. They rely on our health checks here before we send them abroad. And of course, we do pack some first aid kits for them to assist them in the field.
A dog is not a machine, so they need affection, they need love. Although our dogs are working dogs, we still see to it that they get as much human contact as possible. They have perfect kennel facilities. They're taken home over weekends, and we see to it that they still have a family life. All the detection dogs are still regarded as personnel. So we see to it that after retirement, they get the best possible homes and the best possible care. So firstly, the handler that worked with the dog for several years would get first option to have the dog at his home. If that's not possible, then we open an adoption program and see to it that the dog gets the best possible home.
These four-legged detectives are sniffing out crime, and we applaud them and their handlers for making the world a little safer for all of us.